FDA designs spaces that understand the client, the program, and what their future holds. Tiehack Haus isn't just for my present self, it's for my family and for my future. I know who I am today, but what will life look like 15 years from now? That type of task is daunting, but I don't back down from challenges. The program of this home really excites me. It's purposeful to my life, my partner's life, and the future lives of our family. It really accentuates the functionality of how we live today and how we see ourselves living in the future. When you arrive at this house, you can park underneath the carport and you have an unobstructed walkway and path to the front door. Walking through the front door, turning to your right, you have an unobstructed view of what I call the lake pocket. If you notice the angles of this home, they are not traditional. They are not at right angles. This is very intentional. When entering this home and moving around, I'm wanting to force views for guests and occupants. Our primary view and focus is the lake. We have amazing views of southern Lake Rosso with dotted islands, and along the main trunk in the living room and the screened-in porch, we have a long lake view over 16 kilometers long of Windermere House. Walking into the heart of the home, we have the kitchen on our left. We have the dining room in the center. We have a three-sided fireplace that separates the dining from the living. This is a wood-burning fireplace with a guillotine so that we can have open fires or closed, and it will heat the home as well as be ambiance. Moving through the living room, we have a screen-in porch with rolling motorized screens. This will be used for outdoor dining, fire table, beautiful nights, protected from mosquitoes and other insects. To the northwest, we have a long expansion of deck with barbecue, space for lounging. All of this is elevated so that you can get those views over the trees. We have two entrances at Tiehack Haus. This is a very familiar detail for Foreshew. We always want an owner's entry and we always want a guest entry. Guest entries are usually a wow factor and a view is usually tied together. Owner's entry is more utilitarian. This owner's entry has access to the mudroom, the laundry, a powder, the pantry. We want to be able to park under the carport or park in the attached garage. If we have groceries, any items, kids, it's easily accessible. The primary wing of the house has been angled off at a 5-degree angle from the main trunk of the house. We wanted to open up that lake view, and we also wanted to provide privacy to ourselves. There is one guest room at the back of this house. It has its own 3-piece. This is for guests or a nursery. This primary suite has a king-size bed with biparting doors that open up, which will give a nice cross breeze, has a shared walk-in closet, and an oversized primary bath. There's a very interesting detail that we're trying here. You actually walk through the oversized shower. A 3-panel lift and slide door spills out into a covered outdoor deck, which also has motorized screens and is just going to be an amazing experience where one can shower indoors and outdoors and lounge, all with views of Lake Rosso. On the lower level, we have 2 more bedrooms, 2 more baths for future children. We have an active spa built with sauna, cold plunge, small exercise area, lift and slide doors that opens up into that area that we talked about where a spa will be built in between the naturally harvested granite boulders. Moving underneath the primary suite, we have a mechanical area and we also have a flex room. This could be a rec room, a homework space, another area for future kids just to hang out and be kids. I have walked through this house in my mind thousands of times, imagining what it will feel like. Toasting with our friends in the kitchen during a dinner party, watching the sunset over Lake Rosso from the Muskoka room with my wife. Every aspect of this home is created for the way we live and grow. It's never only about the form. The functionality is so important. I can only imagine the feeling we will have when this is complete. And that's the feeling we are chasing.